6:32 this morning, a new study shows that women are underrepresented on a lot of civic boards and commissions in the state of Kansas.
This new research just released by the Institute for Leadership Studies at the University of Kansas in partnership with a local group called United We. The researchers gathered data from 164 towns and cities across the state. They focused on 5 types of boards or commissions for which citizens are appointed to serve. Those include library, housing authority, parks and recreation, zoning and planning. Researchers found women were equally represented on only 2 of the 5 boards, library and housing. For parks and recreation, women made up 38% of the appointees, 25% for zoning boards, and 24% for planning boards. So the researchers say these numbers show there is work to be done to make sure women's voices are being heard.
One of the groups involved in that whole study, United We, has already started doing that work right here in Kansas City.
In this Women's History Month story, let's get to Ray Daniel explaining how the Appointments Project started and the progress it's made.
More women on civic boards and commissions. That was United We's goal back in 2014.
It was really just a concept at that point. We weren't really sure what direction it would really take.
Nearly 10 years later, United We founder Wendy Doyle is seeing the progress made through its Appointments Project.
When we started the initiative here in Kansas City, the gender parity was at 25% of boards and commissions. As we moved through our initiative with, at that point, former Mayor Sly James, when he turned out, we were at 43%. Mayor Lucas picked up that, piece of our effort and has really moved the needle even further.
Now, female representation on Kansas City boards and commissions is more than 51%.
Just so pleased with the progress, success, and really just getting women at the policy-making, decision-making table.
Women like Emily Kramer, who serves on 2 committee boards in Roland Park, Kansas, community engagement and racial equity.
I want to help the local community. Looking at all of the vacant boards and commissions, there was a few that were at like the county or the state level, but I felt really passionate about doing this work here in Roland Park because it's a small, kind of tight-knit community, and just being able to have a say in all of that was really important to me.
Kramer received a toolkit through the Appointments Project, helping her navigate the committee process.
I'll walk you through step by step, like here's how to apply. I didn't know there was all of these opportunities for women until I got involved with the Appointments Project, and they make it so easy.
According to United We, the Appointments Project secured spots for more than 170 women to serve in city, county, and state civic leadership positions.
We know based on our research that when we have diverse opinions, perspectives around the decision-making table is when we make the best decision for everyone, and we all win.
Now, because of its success here in Kansas City, the program is now expanding to other cities like St. Louis, Richmond, Virginia, and Austin, Texas. Back to you all.
So, Ray, we know the goal is to remove some of those barriers for when applying to civic and board commissions. What are some of the solutions that they say we can work towards right now?
Yeah, so when I spoke with the CEO, Wendy Doyle, she actually told me one of the main things is just to encourage other women to apply to a position on a committee or civic board. We all know someone who could be a part of that. She also talked about training leaders of commissions and boards to be inclusive of women's confidence. United We has webinars on this, and if you'd like to learn more about the Appointments Project or how to even get involved, we will have that on our website at kshb.com later this morning.
We got a sense from that story of how happy she is with the growth. Did you get that in talking to her too?
Absolutely.
Just in that rate of growth over such a short period of time?
Absolutely. And then it was reaffirming for even the CEO to hear that from Emily Kramer, who went through the Appointments Project, and now she's on 2 civic boards, and she's very happy about it. So
great.
Pretty incredible.
All right, Ray, thank you very much.
Thanks, Ray.